Hello and welcome back to Loudmouths, the only podcast to exist in the history of time and the universe. We're the only people who signed the Constitution, and we were there at the end of World War II, dropping the bombs on Japan. Anyway, I'm your host, FPS No Sleep. By that I mean I got 2 hours, along with my co-host, Quite,
Hi,
and Brandon.
I got 8 hours of sleep.
That's good for you, but nobody likes it when you sleep full length. Anyway, today our guest is our dear friend, QuackityHQ. How are you?
sorry, we meant to say dull and dark.
Oof.
Oof. Hi, Quackity. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. I actually slept 8 hours, but I'm still pissed off that this is way too early.
Hey, we gave you the option to record last night, but you're like,
I did not.
I'm too tired.
No,
Well,
I did not.
to be fair, he said, "Fine, let's just do it now." And then Diesel was
Yeah,
like,
actually,
"No."
you were the person that suggested us recording it last night, and then you were like, "No, I'm too tired."
And then eventually he doubled back and he's like, "Fine, let's do it." And then Diesel was like, "Nah."
Yeah, honestly, I was saying it as a joke, and then there was an actual possibility, and I was like, no, never mind.
You can't do that, Quackity.
When we're discussing recording the podcast because we're on a time crunch, and then you're like, "Let's do it now." And everybody's like on board. And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And you're like, "Wait."
Wait, no, I'm too tired, guys. Okay.
Well, hey, did I wake up on time? Yes or no? Yes. So
Yes.
now we're here.
I mean,
recording.
technically, you were 5 minutes late.
What? Shut
What
up.
time do you
late.
normally wake up, Quackity, if you slept
Me?
8 hours?
Well, usually I sleep at like 12 a.m., right? When I sleep at 12 a.m., I wake up, around this time. But yesterday I slept at 2:30. And when I sleep at 2:30, I wake up at like 11:30 or 11.
Didn't you?
That time.
Didn't you get up at 11?
He got
No,
up at
it's-
10.
Wait, no, you got up at
No.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, they got up at 11. Time zone.
I didn't even go to sleep. Hoodies don't need sleep unless they do. I'm not gonna clarify.
Okay.
Well.
So Quackity, what are you doing a YouTube channel for people who probably don't know or may not know?
Oh,
I mean,
no.
everyone probably knows, but
See, that's the hardest question, and that's probably a question I've been asking myself for the longest time. I don't know how to really. I don't know how to categorize my channel, you know? Because I do so many different things. I can't put it on a certain section. So
Okay.
I make I don't know, gameplay videos.
I thought you were a Roblox channel.
I'm a Fortnite one now.
no, he's more of a
He went to
Fortnite channel.
migrated.
rehab and now he's a Fortnite YouTuber.
Exactly.
You see, Quackity's related channels has been reduced to only one Roblox channel.
He's
Which
been
is
working on
something.
that. He's been working on that for years.
It is quite something I'm proud of. I'm not gonna lie.
Speaking of
Yeah,
quite,
getting down to one Roblox
I
channel
wonder.
you're related. Holy shit.
So Quackers, how did you get started on the road to being the
the
shitbag
Quackity,
and
the duck you are
online?
today.
The duck you are
man.
today, yeah.
It's a quite long story. We'll leave that for another time.
What do you
why
mean?
don't we
That's
start-
why we bring you on the fucking podcast.
we literally have an hour. We literally have an hour.
It's a joke. Okay, fucking hell. Okay. It's a fucking joke.
Quackity,
I
how
know
about
I'm
you
in
start? Quackity, start from the very beginning. And when I say the
Hold
beginning,
on.
I mean Club Penguin.
No.
Okay.
Quackity says shit and then he does like he does it literally, like nothing goes over his head. He's like Drax.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too quick.
Like the argument last night over whether or not we should record the podcast, Quackity was just like, I don't know if I should do it, guys. I want to go to bed. And then he stayed up for 3 more hours playing Fortnite, really. Like,
No,
Okay,
no.
it was more
no,
more like
wrong.
30 minutes at most,
Yeah.
but
30 minutes an
No,
hour.
it was
It's
like
still
15.
funny.
No, it
It's
was
still
like
funny
15
because-
minutes. I played one more round with Quiet, and I died
Every
like
time you
almost
said,
instantly.
last round and then bed. Last round and then bed.
no,
You
we
kept
only
going
played
back.
one, no, Diesel, we only played one game. My Fortnite was like refusing to launch because I was rendering an episode. That's why it
Exactly.
took so long.
All right, you
Went on
know
your
what?
laptop.
Let's it's quite a lengthy story in general, so I think
Start
we
from
should
Club Penguin.
just
Go.
get
We have
started.
an hour to kill. We are good.
Fair enough. So, oh man. Okay. Let me actually pull up my channels to make sure I get like the dates right.
Let me
and
cope
everything.
my thoughts. Let me
Yeah.
is
It's
like
a lot
True
to take in,
Detective.
meditate.
okay?
Let me meditate
Start.
to understand my past.
You have to start taking notes. All right. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Stall as
So-
long as you can.
So, okay. So my brother back in January 18 of 2008, he made a channel where, I don't know if you ever guys saw those remixes of like, man, what are they called? So they're like, for example, they got a certain sound effect from Super Smash Bros. Game, and they like edit it to a song and stuff. I don't know if you guys ever
Like the
has seen
like
that.
the gun sinks from Call of Duty or some shit.
Something like that. Well, turns out what my brother would do back in time, he was like fucking 10, 11 years old. He would take those videos and repost them on his channel for some reason, right?
The original meme nabber.
Yeah. Yeah, that was 9 years ago. Anyways, so he started, he stole, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos and just reposted them, which one of them, by the way, got 38,000 views, which is actually kind of insane.
Damn.
So
the original meme nabber in the family.
Yeah. So he did that and kind of just abandoned the channel. And back in the time, I was like a little kid, so I'm like, hey, can you like, I wanted to upload Club Penguin videos because I used to play a lot of Club Penguin, and back at the time, I also actually used to play a lot of Toontown, but I wanted to make Club Penguin videos more particularly because I found out of this program called fucking Hypercam too, and I was like,
unregistered.
yeah, no, and my videos have that little unregistered Hypercam at the top as well. So
God.
that's how you know they're genuine.
I remember that fucking software, as well as like Bandicam, and like every person who ever made a Minecraft Let's Play back then always had one of those fucking logos on their screen.
Or they like were using Fraps and like it would record in 30-second increments because they couldn't figure out how to pirate it.
Oh my god, fucking Fraps was the worst software I've ever used. It had like 100 gig fucking files for 10 minutes.
And
of
it
footage.
lagged your shit so hard.
Yeah, Fraps was fucking ass.
I still used Fraps just like a few months ago. Actually, no, last year.
Quackity, I think we're going to have to kick you off the cast. I don't think we can have that here.
We're gonna have to replace you with what's another duck themed YouTuber? Punk Duck?
Going dark.
I was gonna say a name, but
Okay.
I was gonna say. Okay.
Who's that?
You don't know? Okay, whatever. That's for another time.
Do we have to censor that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we have to censor that out?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
you
we
fucking
do.
idiot, Quackity. Okay, so now, I'm gonna have to put the censor sound effect on that. Or, well, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Okay, so now no one knows who the fuck's gonna be. Great.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
what are they, like 5 duck-themed YouTubers?
Yeah, but like,
It's too many.
everyone's a duck. Okay, continue, Quackity. And stop bringing up names I have to censor.
I can't wait for him to do it again.
All right. So, I used to be really obsessed with like disaster movies and disaster videos. So I wanted to make my own video of a disaster called The End of Club Penguin, which is ironic because Club Penguin is actually ended now and it's no longer an actual game. So that was my first video ever, The End of Club Penguin. And that was made 8 years ago. So around the time I was 8 years old.
Holy shit.
Wasn't it 8 years old? Yeah,
You
I
know-
was 8 years old.
You know what that idea reminds me of?
What?
The Roblox A Sad Movie, The Last Guest.
God damn it. I have no idea how that video has like 22 million views or something. That shit blew up.
So, okay, you know what's funny? The first video has less views than the second video.
Oh
The second one has 16 million, and the first one has 14 million.
Damn.
That's lit.
That's impressive. No, but yeah, I kept making Club Penguin videos for a long while, and I just decided to leave it and make my own channel.
Called QuackityHQ.
Actually, no, I didn't. Right after I stopped making videos, I just grinded on Toontown for the longest time. And on Toontown, you know, back in the day, I was like 10 years old maybe. And I met this one person who had a Club Penguin account, and they just like literally gave it to me. Don't ask me because Toontown had the strictest chat like filters, so I have no idea how they managed to give me their password for their Club Penguin account. So I got their Club Penguin account and I started making videos with it until one day they took their account back, changed the password, and to compensate for it, I literally just said because the account name was DJ Jarek. And
Khaled.
DJ Khaled. And at the time, when they took their account back, I was just like, DJ Jarok was hacked. And I did this thing, and I don't know why, I did this thing where it's like, if you guys see DJ Jarok around, please tell me, as if I was gonna like go and confront them on Club Penguin or some shit.
Did people ever tell you that he was around?
I used to get like freaking 30 views per video. So no.
No, I can
That's
just
a no.
imagine like one comment being like, I saw him in the Northeast server. Or something like that.
So yeah, like when it comes to my Club Penguin videos and stuff, I don't think there's a lot of history because it was all just stupid Club Penguin videos, It wasn't much. Then I stopped making Club Penguin videos and actually started making Roblox videos. And it's quite ironic you mentioned The Last Guest thingy, the movie. Because
Yeah.
I used to make a small kind of like Roblox videos like that, actually.
Wait, so you went from Club Penguin to Roblox and then Toontown to Roblox?
No. So right now I'm talking about like YouTube channels, right? So YouTube channels wise, I went from Club Penguin to Club Penguin again and then to Roblox. And after that, it's
Okay.
Toontown.
And then what happened after Roblox? QuackityHQ happened?
No. That was a nerd channel that my brother also made.
How many
and I took
fucking
over.
channels did you own?
Okay, so in total, I owned 3 different Club Penguin channels and 1 Roblox
Jesus.
channel. Yeah, like I've gone through.
And the one Roblox channel is your current one.
No. That was another one. That was another one.
So
which
you
I
had
made
5 channels.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
5 channels.
Continue.
So we're settled on 6 channels.
No, 5.
Diesel, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah, 5. So, see, the thing with these other channels in comparison to the Toontown one is I never really got into the community. And the community is usually the worst part of these whole games. So, the Roblox channel, I just did some stupid videos, like 3, 4, or 5. And actually, one of my best videos that got like 100,000 views got taken down over copyrighted music. And I couldn't ever find it again. So I left that channel for a while. Oh, and I just remembered, actually, my brother made this channel, which is still on. He doesn't play it anymore, but like he made a channel called Roast Scripts where he did Roblox videos.
Roast goats?
Shut the fuck up. Roast Scripts.
Wait,
Roast
what?
Scripts.
It sounded like he
Okay.
said roast goats.
I
Seriously?
could have sworn
I
you
thought
said roast goats.
roast.
What? Okay, whatever.
Like, I'm like, roast goats?
Well, it's Roast Script. And he has a bunch of videos in there. And at one point, he made that channel before my QuackityHQ channel. So at one point, I was like, hey, can I make a video on that channel? And he said yes. And my brother basically came... I just remember of another channel I had.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
So this
Sounds
one,
right.
this one in particular is really strange.
You're like an old
Quackity's
man
a great
talking about your youth.
storyteller.
You're
Damn.
like an old man talking about your youth.
Okay, so the Roast Script channel came after this channel I'm about to talk. This was, all my channels were made in English, right? But this channel in particular was in Spanish, made for Spanish, speaking communities. And basically, back in the day, there was a huge community of people who would make GTA San Andreas video with like Mexican text-to-speech. Fuck. Well, whatever. Spanish text-to-speech.
Mexican
Spanish. Because a lot of the community was Mexican. That's what I mean.
They
Quack,
spell
you
rice and
speak
beans.
Mexican?
Do you speak American? So it was
America.
Spanish.
I expect you speak American.
It was the Spanish version of text-to-speech, and I used to make GTA San Andreas videos with this text-to-speech. And on this channel, I had a video that hit, hold on, let me check, 245,000 views. And that channel was made, that video was made 5 years ago, around the time I was almost 12. So yeah, I had that channel. Then my brother made the Roast Scripts channel, and it's not what the interesting part comes when I make the QuackityHQ channel. Now that's a whole community. That's a whole different part of like my YouTube career, because I actually got into a community and I started meeting a lot of people. And oh gee, where do I start?
I know where this is going, but Quite kinda knows, but Diesel has like no idea.
Yeah, I don't know
No
what you're
idea.
getting at here.
Okay, so this is story just for Diesel then. But all right, look, give me a second to like articulate everything I'm about to put down on the
He
table.
needs to change the names so the names aren't like the actual
No,
people.
the names
have
actually
been
come in
changed.
like a while after I'm in the community.
Oh,
'Cause
so there's more shit before
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Oh, okay. How much do I not know then?
You do not know quite a bunch, actually. There's
Okay.
quite a bit you don't know.
Okay, give me the dirt on the people in Toontown. Give me the Toontown dirt.
No, I'm not one to talk dirt about people in Toontown.
Well, why do you think we brought you on?
No, here's the thing.
Yeah, Quackity. We
A
brought
lot
you
of
on
people.
for Toontown dirt.
I still interact with a lot of people from that community, and honestly,
we
I don't
want
have
Toontown dirt.
Toontown dirt. Honestly, I really don't.
You
want
totally have
Toontown dirt.
Toontown dirt.
I have Toontown dirt, but like that's on people I don't really talk to anymore. Okay, so all right,
Just give us the dirt and people you don't talk to anymore.
let me go in order so I don't fuck up. So I joined YouTube, or QuackityHQ. I joined YouTube on QuackityHQ on June 3rd, 2013, meaning when I was 12 years old. I'm just gonna say, as a disclaimer, I'm just gonna say like my parents managed my account, because I don't know if I could have a YouTube account at 12 years old. Either way,
you can't.
my parents
When your
managed the
parents
account.
managed it
When I
then.
was 12, my parents managed my account.
So I joined Toontown, and the first thing I did when I made the account was I made a video, because I've just always really liked making YouTube videos. And back in the time, I had the idea. You know how I use the Spanish text to speech for GTA San Andreas videos? My brother had the brilliant idea. It's like, what if you use English text to speech for your videos? And I'm like, you know what? That's great. I'm gonna do that, and I did it. And it was a unique concept in the Toontown community back then. So
Speaking
a lot of
English.
what it was what
Speaking English was a fucking rarity in the old days of Toontown.
no speaking English through text to speech.
I think talking in a Toontown video back then was probably a rarity.
Yeah, honestly, because my first video was actually just subtitles. I made a Toontown video with just subtitles. I watched it back and I'm like, damn, this is shit. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get text-to-speech voices for this, because I haven't seen anyone do it. And that's what I did for the longest time. I kept making Toontown videos with text-to-speach. And actually, my third video was an audition to a channel the 4 biggest Toontown YouTubers had. It was a collab channel where we made like auditions, and they would practically choose a certain group of people, and those certain group of people had to like make challenges for them. And through those challenges, it was like, yeah, they show your video explaining the challenge, and they do the challenge. That's basically it.
So basically, it was the voice equivalent of Toontown.
Yeah, kind of. And yeah, through that, a lot of people started watching my videos and stuff. And I just basically started making a lot of Toontown videos, started meeting a lot of Toontown people as well. Because there was this website, and oh my goodness. There was this website, the Toontown, the official people made... Okay, because a little backstory. The game I'm playing right now, or the game I made videos on, was Toontown Online, which a few years later got actually closed by Disney, because it was owned by Disney. And a group of teenagers made Toontown Rewritten, which was like the new version of Toontown. Anyways, when Toontown closed, Toontown Online closed, I was heavily considering making Gmod videos. Because, Toontown was closing and I had to make a new type of content. So if Toontown Rewritten hadn't come out, I'd probably be a Gmod channel right now. not a Fortnite one, which actually sounds depressing. My channel would probably be dead.
You just skipped like 3 phases of your channel's life right there. Toontown, Gmod, Roblox, then Fortnite.
I wouldn't call those phases, Brandon, okay? It's just videos.
It's not a phase,
Individual
Mom.
videos.
Undertale sucks isn't just a phase, Mom.
So the moment I actually take place into the Toontown community was when the official Toontown Rewritten team makes a website, a Facebook clone called Toonbook, right? So it's basically Facebook, but for Toontown. And it has the same style, same everything. And holy shit, you could really get a glimpse of how fucking bad the community was. I made a bunch of videos called Toonbook Simulator, and that really got my name out there in the Toontown community. And through that, I started meeting people. And back then, I was like 13 years old. I started meeting people. I became friends with the 4 biggest Toontown YouTubers, right? And one of them actually suggested, it's like, hey, you should get Skype. And back then, for me,
Oh, God.
Skype meant danger. Because I knew...
What? Did your parents just tell you? Son, never download Skype. That's where the pedophiles are and the sex bots.
No, the thing is, I didn't have a mic back then. I had a really crappy computer. I had awful microphone, and I was just really weird when it came to joining group calls with people I didn't know. Basically, yeah, Skype to me meant danger, not because of pedophiles, because I had no mic and I was kind of like anxious, because I wasn't used to that.
You were one of those kids that would always join calls but just never fucking speak.
Basically, I would just type in chat. I
had a friend like that on Minecraft. You just always type.
Ew.
Don't kill me, Mr. fucking Toontown. All right.
No, here's the thing. I wouldn't, like, a lot of people told me, like, why don't you private your Toontown videos? Like, I don't know. It's part of my history. I like it. So I met a lot of the friends I had was from Toonbook. I had this friend, Andrew, which I don't know, maybe he'll watch. Andrew basically gave me a shit ton of games through Steam and stuff because he liked my videos. And so I became friends with him, and he brought me into a community of other people. And it's through there where I started meeting a lot of the Toontown dirt. There's just a few stories which I'm gonna try and tell in order, but it's just a clusterfuck that.
Does it really matter if it's in order? Honestly, Quackity, I just want to get to Lil Pump.
Oh my god. Oh.
There's a rich and
All right.
storied history behind the QuackityHQ channel. You can't rush perfection.
There
by
is.
it.
There is.
Fine, I won't rush perfection.
When
My bad.
When I started joining the Toontown community, I wasn't familiar with the terms of DDoS, doxing, stuff like that, so you can already tell where this is going.
Me when I was a kid. Me when I was a kid in Minecraft.
So when I joined the Toontown Skype community, I joined this how there was Skype groups with like a shit ton of people. Mm-hmm. Well, I was in one of those, and in one of those we had a guy called, I call him, I don't know, Pablo, because I don't want to say his real name. So Pablo wasn't a very active person, because this group had like 40 people in it, right? And so we all got along. So most of these people weren't online most of the time. But Pablo one day, for some reason, decides to add one of his friends who absolutely fucking hates the Toontown community. And so he starts saying a bunch of shit, saying how he's like hacked us and stuff. And I didn't buy it. A friend did. It's really fucking funny because he sends a file to the Skype group, and you know how fucking Skype has this really shitty system where any file that's sent gets downloaded immediately?
Yeah.
So my friend is the guy's like, yeah, I have all your computers hacked. If you want your computer to get unhacked, download this file.
Open this .exe.
Yeah, it was literally a .exe. And a fucking friend opens it and runs it. And little do you know, it's like his fucking computer gets taken over. It's like gets ratted. I think that's a term. And back then, I was scared out of my mind. I was like, shit, what if he has access to my computer? And basically, my brother was there at the time, and he saw how I was like scared and all. He's like, one up him. And I'm like, no, I fucking know what this guy can do.
Download his file and send it back to him.
And my brother's
teach him a lesson.
The guy was like threatening us to like fry our modems or whatever. Fuck, you know, whatever. Because he was threatening to deed us all. And my brother got on my Skype. Like I was on my computer, but I let him on my computer. He's like, fucking DDoS me. I don't care. I'm not scared. And the fucking guy actually DDoSes me because getting IPs through Skype is the easiest thing ever.
Getting IPs on Skype is the easiest fucking shit.
And I swear, I got fucking scared. I got really angry at my brother. Like, this is what you wanted? So I was scared my computer was taken over and shit. I turned it off for like a couple days. I didn't use the computer. And, oh man, that was like my first introduction to people trying to DDoS me and fucking not dox me. Dox me comes on later.
What? Great. You're one of the safest people ever, and you're getting fucking doxxed.
It's a Toontown coming for you. All right, vicious. So Brandon wants to fucking hear the little Pump story.
Lil Pump.
I haven't heard this one. I want to hear this.
It is fucking insane that this story exists in like the world of Toontown.
Oof. Okay, so I'm changing the names to make sure. Fuck, I'm not gonna say Lil Pump. I'm just gonna say Bill Cosby.
Don't we have to censor out Lil Pump a bunch of times?
Why do we have to censor Lil Pump?
Lil Pump, because I'm just gonna. I feel like
Lil
saying
Pump's
Lil.
A made up name.
I know, but like saying the name, I know I'm gonna slip. So I'm just gonna say Bill Cosby.
Just gonna say Bill Cosby.
So, okay, oof, this one's a long one. Toontown Rewritten opens, and they have this thing called closed beta. To play closed beta, you need a beta key, right? And so comes into this community a fellow called Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is essentially a green dog in the game, and he's like, apparently he's a kid. He's around 14, I believe, at this time. He's 14 and he has cancer. Really bad shit. So, according to this, no one had ever heard of Bill Cosby before. You know? Like, Bill Cosby. And every
time you call him Bill Cosby, it gets funnier.
This story has gotten 10 times funnier that you've changed the name to Bill Cosby.
So, like, we figured this out, me and a group of friends, and, like, the whole community, because there's a whole community dedicated to investigating this whole thing. So, Bill Cosby apparently had no history on Toontown before closed beta was announced on Toontown Rewritten. So, Bill Cosby has cancer. He's a 14-year-old kid, has cancer, gets the sympathy of, like, everyone in the Toontown community. So he gets his beta keys, and everything goes on as normal. He apparently makes friends on the Toontown community as well, and starts meeting people. I knew Bill Cosby. I actually put Bill Cosby in a Toontown video. So I knew a bit about this guy. Bill Cosby had siblings involved in the game. But the thing is, Bill Cosby had a really broken way of typing stuff, you know? It was like really bad grammar, or just like the bad structuring of what he said. And his siblings, coincidentally, had the same way of typing or like speaking. It was really broken. So that was the first red flag from there, that his so-called siblings typed the same way he did. All right, first red flag. Second red flag, Bill Cosby basically would join big group calls, big Toontown Skype group calls, right? So one time, one of Bill Cosby's brothers messages me. He's like, hey, you know how Bill Cosby has cancer and all, you know? You use text-to-speech. Could you tell us what text-to-speech program you use so he can talk in calls? I'm not sure. I don't know. Well, actually, yeah. There is cancers that cause speech.
There's definitely cancers that like cause speech impairment, but like it's just none of it checks out. Like
this is sounding real catfishy.
Yeah, Bill Cosby over here catfishing some Toontown kids
with text-to-speech voices. So Bill Cosby here, what he basically does is like he starts talking in voice calls for with text-to-speech voices and everything. Second red flag, but I can't really say on that part because I'm not sure. There comes a day where Bill Cosby dies of cancer, and
That's not funny.
This is gonna sound awful because you see, there's so many red flags and a lot of bad things with this Bill Cosby character. I myself take this with a grain of salt because I don't know. Maybe he could have been a real person. Maybe he could have been an actual bad person. But like, what I'm going off of here is things I've been told by people who were very involved with Bill Cosby. So again, just fucking take this with a grain of salt, basically. Like, don't take, like, I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not. Whatever. Let's hope. If he was a real person, God forgive me.
Well, I mean, Bill Cosby was a real person, and
Bill Cosby was a real person, actually. Yeah.
pretty sure he's in prison now.
Yeah. Okay. So Bill Cosby one day dies of cancer. It's a very sad day. The Toontown Rewritten team makes because there was districts in the game, and Toontown Rewritten team makes a district called the Bill Cosby District. The Bill Cosby District. Yeah.
This sounds like some Hunger Games shit.
No, it was just like servers. Take it like servers,
Toontown was the first game to get Battle Royale.
Toontown Battle Royale, that actually so. Yeah. Okay, so Toontown, for all the people who don't know what Toontown is, by the way, it's a game of animals and fucking fighting robots. That's it.
Wasn't it made by Disney?
It was made, yeah, I said that a bit ago.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby dies. It's a very sad day. I'm personally sad, because I even put Bill Cosby in one of my videos and all. And I was just sad in general.
Is that video still up?
Yes, but I'm not going to tell you which one because his name is there.
Well, you've already described what he is. They're gonna find it now.
Oh well, more views for me.
This man died of cancer, Quackity. What are you doing?
Oh, cancer with big ass quotes.
Cancer
already.
with big air quotes. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a big no. Okay, so Bill Cosby died. Let me get on with the story. I said Bill Cosby died of cancer like 3 times. Okay.
Out of context, this story is great.
Okay,
So,
please continue.
Again, Bill Cosby
Bill
dies
Cosby
of
died of
cancer.
cancer 3 times.
The Toontown Rewritten team makes a district after Bill Cosby.
Dies of cancer.
And it's all good. It's all great. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
You guys are going to hell. You guys are going to hell if this was a real person.
I laughed at a video, or was it a video? What were we watching? One episode I laughed at like a dog dying.
Okay, that's
and
too
I'm
far.
I'm not laughing at the dog.
Oh, no. That was the episode where we talked about United and how they killed a fucking dog by putting in the overhead bin.
There we go.
Oh god.
Okay, sorry. Quackity, continue. We'll stop.
Okay. You guys are going to hell if this is a real person. Anyways, it's yeah. I have to make emphasis that Toontown Written made a district after his name, right? And people were actually happy with this. It was like, yeah, they're commemorating him and all. A few days go by, and word spreads out. No, there's already people making theories like, oh, he probably fake cancer. Like jealous kids that could never get a beta key. There's like, oh, he fake cancer to get a beta key. And people ignored those, and actually they got bad rep in the Toontown community. A few days go by. Word goes around. Bill Cosby was a pedo. He wasn't actually a kid, and he was trying to lure kids in by fucking being a pedo and faking cancer.
Oh my god.
That's how he got his closed beta key.
That's how he got his closed beta key?
Yeah, closed beta.
Do you think if I emailed Todd Howard telling him I had cancer, if he'd give me a beta key to Fallout 76?
Don't do it, Brandon, don't.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so all this is huge news to all of us. Keep in mind, Bill Cosby was really close friends with one of the Toontown Rewritten staff. I'm obviously not gonna say their name. But anyways, this is huge news to all of us that Bill Cosby is potentially a pedophile. So we're all freaking out. We're all trying to investigate. We're all checking his last online on Skype dates, stuff like that. Oh, for this, Bill Cosby had a DeviantArt, right? And on this DeviantArt, he left a note. He left a note where his parents apparently found a note on his computer that it was like named like, if I die of cancer, this is a note. And that note was posted onto DeviantArt right after he died. So a lot of people are taking time to investigate what's going on. There's obviously lots of rumors floating around, stuff like that. And first red flag from this point, the Toontown Rewritten team gets rid of the Bill Cosby server, right? So people are outraged. They're like, why the fuck would they do that? Bill Cosby died of cancer. He's a good person. And we're all just theorizing, they found out he was a pedo. He wasn't a real person. And there's just so many red flags here. Apparently to some people I know, let me actually check this real quick. Yeah, right. A group of, sorry.
A group of anti-Bill Cosby protesters.
More like Bill Cosby investigators. Apparently, Bill Cosby's parents begged the Toontown Rewritten owner for beta keys after his death.
Wait, you didn't tell me this part. Bill Cosby's fucking parents were like, please, give us beta keys. We really want to play Toontown. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Basically.
Yeah, Quackity, I don't know how you could even think that this dude actually had cancer.
He was a kid.
Man. Apparently, all evidence went to the fact that most likely Bill Cosby was never a real person, and he was made up by his quote-unquote parents, which is probably one person and a pedo. But I don't know. You never know. Okay.
Well, what kind of fucking parents like go to like the Toontown?
These are just okay. Like I said, these are just rumors. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. But like, let's evaluate this. What kind of fucking parents go to the Toontown staff, right? Toontown, and after like, let's say a month after Bill Cosby died of fucking cancer, the 14-year-old son, and be like, please give us beta keys. We really want to play Toontown. Like, who the fuck does that?
It's just yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this was like the stuff I was told. The person
Yeah, timestamp that. Timestamp that for me, boy.
Has it been 40 minutes?
Yes.
What? Okay. Jesus.
You have your audacity open.
Yeah. Okay. So again, I don't know if this Bill Cosby shit is true or not, And this is the stuff I've heard and I've been hearing for a while. If he was a real person, then rest in peace, Bill Cosby.
Sorry, lad.
Yeah.
Your parents shouldn't have asked for beta keys a month after your death.
Take that with a grain of salt, Brandon. I don't even know. That was what I was told.
Well, that's what I'm being told, and I'm saying you shouldn't ask for fucking beta keys for a game.
Did Bill Cosby ever return in some capacity, or did they?
No. His brothers, sisters, parents were around the community after he died.
Why is his entire family around the community? Like,
well,
it's almost like Bill Cosby was all of them.
Did anybody get like really close with Bill Cosby, or do you not know?
Yes.
Oh yeah. One a person got really close to Bill Cosby, and they actually felt so disgusted. Well, this is what I was told. I can't speak for this person because this is what I was told. But apparently, this person was so disgusted after finding out what Bill Cosby really was that they just left the community for an indefinite amount of time. And it makes sense. I'd leave the community too. I'd be fucking creeped out if, I don't know, a fucking 40, 50, 60-year-old man was like hitting my DMs every day and me thinking it's like a kid. Oh man, that's awful, dude. That's how far the Toontown community goes. And I've said it once before. I think the worst community I've ever been in or I've ever seen is a Toontown community. It's really fucking bad. Anyways, wait, no. no.
Take that back. It's more pedos in Minecraft.
So Bill Cosby.
Oh my god, you fucked
Timestamp, you fuck.
Come on, you just have to edit it. Okay.
Within 2 minutes of each other, Quacker. Within 2 minutes.
Lieutenant Loose Lips over here.
Okay. Bill Cosby, like I said, his family was around for a while. By now, I believe they have disappeared off the face of the community. No one knows what happened with them and shit. But it's just a fucked up situation where someone just like fakes having cancer to get sympathy, to get beta keys, and to fucking talk to children. That's fucked. That's fucked up. But I mean, that's the Toontown community for you. That's about as much as I can say about the Bill Cosby situation.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
You
What?
did it again! You did it again!
I didn't! I only said the first letter.
Yeah, but you've been
fucker,
doing that
dude.
for the past 3 times!
There's gonna be so many censors in this episode. I think there are some we didn't timestamp too, so have fun, Brandon.
What do you mean someone in if there's somebody in timestamp, don't count on me fucking getting those.
I think I skipped over like a really like dangerous
Bill
edit
fucking
one time.
Bill fucking Cosby's like Bill Cosby's secrecy isn't that important to me. I'm sorry, Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
By the
I
way,
don't care
Brandon,
about
that green dog in that thumbnail is not Bill Cosby. That's actually the owner of Toontown.
You can tell the difference.
Well, I'm on a hunt for Bill Cosby then.
Oh man,
I'm gonna find every green dog and see if it's Bill
right.
Cosby.
I have to clarify that because I described who it was. Like the green. Okay, I put a lot of green dogs in my videos. Okay, and a lot of them are the character. Yeah, like for example, that's Sir Max or Joey. That's the owner of Toontown, and that is not Bill Cosby. Okay,
Bill Cosby!
So
This is
let's
so
move
stupid.
on from the Bill Cosby story, and let's move on to
Bill Cosby
when-
did not deserve this much secrecy.
Okay, you talked about like the hacking stuff from Toontown.
Yeah,
Did-
the hacking stuff.
You said doxing. You got doxed, or was that
Doxing.
not in Toontown?
Okay, no, that wasn't Toontown. Okay, I believe this was December 2014. Moving on to, I think. All right, either way, there was this community of people who knew how to like, people who were dedicated to like, ratting people, as in, take over their computers, whatnot, doxing people, stuff like that. And this community really hated the Toontown community because of how, I guess, stupid the community was, and how entertaining for them it was to target this community because it was a bunch of kids. And to be honest, this community had people who overreacted all the goddamn time. Actually, the original Toontown Online game was taken down because there were so many people hacking the game. That's like one of the main reasons. Anyways, there was this community who hated. This was around 2015, so it was around the time I stopped making Toontown videos as well. This community hated the Toontown community a lot, right? This group of people. And turns out one day there's this other website that gets opened, and it's called Toonter, which is basically the Twitter version of Toontown. So a lot of people joined in this community, including myself, and including also the biggest, I think the second biggest, it was the biggest Toontown YouTuber at the time. I think I was the second or third biggest. I made my way up the fucking stairs or whatever. Anyway, Toonter has a database leak. All your passwords are out there because Toonter didn't know how to fucking
Just
encrypt
like
your
real
data.
Twitter.
Yeah. There you go. History repeats itself. This community that hates this, this group of people that hates the Toontown community finds out. They get into the biggest Toontown YouTuber's account, delete all his videos, fuck up his. At this time, I think he had like 13,000 subscribers, which at the time was like huge for Toontown standards. So they get into this guy's channels, they delete all his videos, all his shit, right? And it's devastating for the community. We just lost one of the biggest YouTubers because this group of people. And actually, this person, I don't think ever went back to properly making Toontown videos after that. And I can understand that because fucking imagine getting all your progress just snatched away from you like that. Must fucking suck.
Did that open the floodgates for you to usurp the throne?
Yeah, but
One down, only one more to go.
no, I never saw it that way. I really never saw it that way. In case he's watching, like I never.
In case
No.
he's watching. No hard feelings, bro.
So this guy, I'm gonna call him. What should I call him? Fucking
OJ Simpson. Is that
Juan.
too long?
OJ Simpson. Let's call him OJ Simpson.
Oh my god.
So this bad person, this hacker, I think hackers, whatever. This hacker, OJ Simpson.
You like just have a knack for picking like the fucking best like nicknames for these people.
That's what Diesel said. Diesel's
I just said
that
O.J.
was Diesel's
Simpson.
idea. That was Diesel's
I think
idea.
Diesel also said Bill Cosby.
Did I? No, that was
No,
Quack.
that was
was-
me. That was me.
Okay,
that was
that
me.
was fine.
So OJ Simpson is around the community causing terror because because not only did he take down the biggest YouTuber's account, he was trying to get into my account, other big YouTubers' account. I was fearing for my channel at that point. I changed all my passwords. That's the first time I put 2-step factor, or like you know what I mean, right? Yeah, on all my channels, all my shit. I was scared because I thought my channel would be hit next. I even downloaded all my Toontown videos in case my channel was hit. One day, a fellow, I'm not gonna say his name, because
Can we make up another name? Yeah, let's make another name. Diesel, what do you think of another name?
Yeah.
I actually don't got anything this time.
Damn it. Quite, what about you?
What's the fucking Harvey Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein. Well, that's really incriminating. This person didn't do much wrong.
Well, I was just trying to keep with a theme.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair enough.
I'm picking horrible people.
No, but this guy wasn't a horrible person. He's
It's
still,
okay.
he's
Something
still.
more than Bruce Willis,
I
does that work?
occasionally.
Okay, just use
I
Harvey for
occasionally-
short.
Harvey. Okay, Harvey. So Harvey is a big name in the Toontown community, right? Harvey, this is gonna sound funny in a second. Harvey is a friend of mine who, well, we don't really talk anymore. But he still interacts with me. I mean, he still follows me and stuff. So if he's seeing this, well, hey.
Hey, Harvey.
Harvey one time, and Harvey, if you're watching this, I have no idea why you fucking did this. And let me tell you now, man, it looked really bad for you doing this.
Oh,
Harvey goes on a live stream with OJ Simpson.
Done. The meeting of the minds.
Harvey Weinstein and O.J. Simpson enter a room.
Like I said, Harvey's in a bad person. I just think it's really stupid how he went into a live stream with one of the people who destroyed one of his friends' channels, you know?
Man, Harvey Weinstein.
And
That's stupid.
Harvey starts talking to OJ on stream. And they're just talking. They're basically talking like if they were friends. And I think prior to this point, OJ had doxed Harvey and sent pizzas to his house. So why would you go on a live stream with the guy who fucking doxed you? Whatever. That's his judgment.
O.J. Simpson sent Harvey Weinstein pizzas.
It seems so, yeah.
Did you make him pay for it?
No, I think Harvey had to pay for him.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
So, and you know what the strange thing was? Harvey was joking about it on stream, like, "Hey, remember when you sent me a pizza?" And keep in mind, this stream was big, because this was just like a week.
Okay, in terms
A
of
week?
big, like 10 people watching.
No. I'd be saying like 200 people, maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Decent size.
So I know the person who got their channel taken down. I heard they were like mad, and with fair reason, because at this point there was empathy. Or not empathy. I wouldn't say empathy, but I'm going to use empathy. Empathy for O.J. Simpson, regardless of what he had just done. You know? So apparently, people started asking him like community questions, and he actually says my name. O.J. Simpson is very clear how he fucking despises the Toontown community. But at one point, he's like, "Oh, Quackity? Oh, I've seen a bit of Quackity's videos. He's funny." And
Then you're just like, yes! O.J. Simpson's not gonna hack my channel!
I wasn't particularly like that, but you feel some kind of relief hearing that, you know? Either way, fucking after this, about a few weeks later, that same group of people, because Harvey asks OJ Simpson, is like, are you gonna keep messing with people on Toontown? And OJ Simpson says, if it's there, if it's like the Toontown situation where their passwords are there and like it's just there for me to use, then yeah, I guess. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to mess with people, right? A few months later, fucking like half of the community is doxxed. Literally,
Christ.
so many people are fucking doxxed. Their personal information is posted on a paste bin. There's actually a website dedicated to posting these doxes.
Toontown doxes?
Yep.
What the
And
fuck
guess
is Toontown?
Harvey's dox was right there. Harvey's dox was right fucking there. So Harvey, did that live stream save your ass? No. So I don't know why you did it. I still question to this day. And Harvey, if you want to message me and tell me why you did it, because I seriously still don't know why you did it, Harvey. Okay.
Why did you do it, Harvey? Why did you fucking trusted you?
So that's a part. I actually in that Toontown community, I actually never ended up getting doxxed, which was pretty relieving to me. But yeah, no, fucking the Toontown community is fucked up in so many ways.
I have a question for White and Diesel. Did either of you have a community like this that you were in at all when you were younger?
None that I will be discussing at the moment.
Okay, that's a yes.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if I was in any shitty communities. I'm pretty
I know
like
I was.
The commentary is probably the shittiest community I've been in. I fucking hate this community.
Okay, so when I was younger, I was in when I was like, I don't know, like 11 or 12, I was in a Minecraft community. And so Quackity, you were on the opposing end of the DDoSers and things like that. They didn't dox people. But I was involved with the DDoSers, but I didn't know what DDoSing was or anything like that, right? So it was like I was like the innocent kid tagging along with these people I thought were cool because they were older than me, right? So it's like I was tagging along with these people, and then it was like they were talking about DDoSing and hacking people and shit all the time. And then like I eventually was just like, what's DDoSing? Or I looked it up or something, and I figured it out, and I just slowly disconnected from these people. Like I made an entirely new Skype account because I didn't want these people to find me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, because I just have like this old fucking account with like a bunch of DDoSers from Minecraft on it.
Damn.
Minecraft.
Yeah, it was Minecraft Faction Wars too. So the reason these people would DDoS people is literally like to take over the shit or like hack them to take over the shit. Like it was really fucking bad.
I also have to talk about the time I was investigated by the police for
What?
making a bomb threat.
What?
Apparently making a bomb threat. Okay. So Toontown Rewritten, the Toontown Rewritten team has hosted these conventions in real life, right? And in their first convention, which was in 2015, this group of people that hated the Toontown community called in and made a bomb threat to like the whole place. You know, it's like, we have a bunch of bombs and it's about to go off and shit. It's a false alarm. There's no actual bombs. It's a bunch of guys trying to get the police involved. And there was police. The police came in and they started questioning the owner of Toontown Rewritten, which is Sir Max. And apparently they started looking around videos that could potentially incite this sort of behavior. And I had made a video called Toonfest 2015. And at the end of this video, this was before Toonfest, by the way. I made this video before Toonfest. And at the end of the video, I had there was this meme where the character of the owner of Toontown called Gangster Joey would crash into buildings with planes to make his amazing entrance.
Oh my god.
So in this video, at the very end, the plane crashes into Toonfest and he makes his amazing entrance. I guess it's classified as a threat. Fair enough. This was told to me by Sir Max directly as well. The police are telling him like, hey, we found this video. Look at this guy. You know, he's plane crashing into Toonfest. This could be a potential suspect for this bomb threat. And unfortunately, Sir Max knew who I was. He told the cops like, no, that's just Quackity. He's not the type of person to like be doing that stuff. So Sir Max, I don't think he's gonna watch this. He doesn't care enough. But thanks to Sir Max for saving me from some prison time. That's one thing.
Wait, no. You say it like you actually did it. Like
No,
like-
no, I
like-
didn't.
Well, because it's like, well, I'm not saying you did, but I'm saying you're saying it like you did. Because it's like, thanks for saving me from prison time. You didn't do it. Why would you go to prison?
Fucking, I don't know, man. Scary shit. Speaking of the comment, right now, Diesel mentioned the commentary community. It reminded me of Leafy.
Oh yeah, how you were a Leafy's editing slave?
No. I'm gonna tell the full version. I've never talked about.
Whoa! You edited for Leafy.
No. Okay,
saying
I'm going
flat
to
out
tell.
no is just incorrect.
I'm going to tell. I've never told anyone like the full story of Leafy. Probably just Axel.
What the
But
fuck?
I've never talked about having known Leafy.
Yeah. Wait 1 second.
Do we have
Diesel.
enough time?
Oh yeah, we have plenty of time.
We can
Diesel,
go as long
time as we need, bro.
Yeah, Diesel. How do you think I know Quackity?
I don't
Really?
know. Actually,
Wait, through Leafy's videos, Brandon?
No, you got involved with the community through Leafy. Without Leafy,
that's
I would
true,
have
that's
no idea who you
true.
are.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, no, for me, working with Leafy, I say working, but that's a really bad term for that. But anyways, associating with Leafy for the longest time for me was like the biggest fuck up. I'm like, I gained nothing from this. Literally nothing. But it very much got me involved with the people I know today from the commentary community. So it really, I'd say things happen for a reason. Basically, you guys saw Hey Watch Your Mouth's video on Leafy, right?
I saw all four.
Yeah.
All
the
four
first
in general,
one-
I'm saying. Not just all.
The
I don't
first
think it's
one,
four.
basically, everything he did to Hey Watch Your Mouth, he did to me. But let me tell you, the way Leafy noticed my content was back in the time I was using text-to-speech, which I have no idea why people still want me to do text-to-speech videos. That's depressing. But I used to do text-to-speech videos, right? And I used to. There was this time around the time where H3 and Leafy had beef going on. I made a video called H3 versus Leafy in a nutshell, something like that. And I kept spamming it to Leafy on Twitter. And he saw it and he literally said oh fuck man, your content is hilarious, great job. One day he follows me on Twitter and all. I ask for his Skype, he gives it to me. And one morning I wake up, he's like, hey man, you wanna collab, I've seen your videos, they're funny, you wanna make an intro for me? And this is where things get confusing. And in Hey Watch Your Mouth's videos, he says how he says how Leafy copied his
Commentary
character
wars thing?
style? Yeah. That's partially true, because Leafy did that. But a lot of that was also from my content. You know how he would also always use a Mario music, at the beginning of the video, and zoom into a building? Check this out. Check the first seconds. This is literally my first video I've ever made in my life, or on the QuackityHQ. Check the first seconds.
Yeah, it's literally what Leafy does.
That exactly. So a lot of people have this misconception that I used to edit for Leafy, and truth be told, I didn't. Well,
You did.
I didn't.
You weren't
I
a
did.
full-time
No.
editor, but you-
No, but when you say I edited for Leafy, it gives the notion that I edited his whole videos. I only did the intros for his videos, which probably kept his channel more interesting around the time. So he owes his relevancy to me. No, but
Did he at least give you 20 bucks?
What relevancy?
okay, so that part for me, I always saw Leafy probably and this is fucking stupid, and I realized the world doesn't work this way. I saw Leafy as a potential friend rather than a person I would edit videos for, pay me fucking $100 or something, right? I saw Leafy as someone I could potentially be friends with rather than, a fucking coworker or whatever. So whenever he would tell me hey man, I can give you $20 or I can buy you anything from Amazon, shit like that. And I used to always tell Leafy nah man, it's fine. I'm fine. It's I'm not looking for money in here. So, I mean, props to Leafy for that. I can't say he fucking scammed me. The thing with Leafy was I much more preferred exposure than money. and I would tell that to Leafy. And I was like, hey man, you know, maybe you can like give me some exposure on your videos and shit, you know? It's like, yeah man, but I'd rather pay you because like if I put you in the beginning of every video, or like if I shout you out at every video, it's gonna get repetitive. I was like, what? What the fuck?
He could have just
What's that
gave
supposed to
you.
mean?
He could have just gave you like a fucking. He could have just gave you a shout out after like 10 videos or so, and just give you like an actual dedicated shout out. You would have gotten like
Exactly.
hundreds of thousands of subs.
Or like a proper collab or some shit.
Okay, not after 5.
When
Should've, like, on the
Leafy
first
was
video
at
videos.
his peak, you would have gotten
Oh, yeah.
probably 50
Oh,
to
yeah.
80K subscribers.
Oh yeah, totally. No, he definitely fucked me over in that sense. The only time he actually gave me a proper shout out was when he was under fire, and he was actually the impression that I was making a video on him. So you know how Hey Watch Your Mouth and the video said like, Leafy, when you watch this video, you're gonna contact all your friends on Skype and you're gonna ask them what you should do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did, because he
Yeah.
contacted me. He's like, dude, I don't know what to do and shit like that.
Yeah, I know a couple other people
And-
in contact.
Exactly. So it's like, it's fucking stupid. Leafy's just, I don't know. One time he offered to buy me a fucking Minecraft sweater.
That is the most comical fucking payment I could physically think of.
Hey,
A
man, I'll pay
very
you a
interesting
Minecraft
thing.
sweater.
A very interesting thing was around this time, Leafy would add me into calls with like people like Grade A Under A, right? So Grade knew who I was. And one time, I know Grade and fucking Leafy were like tight as hell. So probably what I'm about to like mention was probably to give Leafy information about me. Anyways, one night Grade calls me. He's like,
Hey,
I don't know how to do his fucking.
Hey, man,
have
it's
you-
good, ain't it?
Have you
Great
seen?
Anthony.
Have you seen? Hey, watch your mouse video. It's like, yeah, I've seen it. He's like, I don't know, man. He tells me, he's like, I don't know, man, but everything Hey Watch Your Mouth said in that video, Leafy has done to me. Greg tells me that, right? And I'm
See,
like,
the thing with that is like, I wouldn't doubt if that was Grade being truthful. Because
I don't know,
like,
man. I really don't
They
know.
appeared to be really tight, right, and connected. But from what I understood, they're kind of just both retards in the way that they handled shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. And I was told by another friend who was close to Leafy, it's like, yeah, maybe Grade was trying to get information from you, make sure you like trying to figure out if you made a video on him or not. And so Grade is like, it's like, yeah, man, everything Hey Watch Your Mouth said in that video, Leaf has done to me. And I'm like, yeah, dude, he's done to me as well. And it's like, I vaguely remember that call because it was just so strange to me. But I don't know. It's like,
Maybe
it was
never
very
happened.
strange
It
to
was
me.
a dream.
No, it happened. but no, yeah. I never really edited for Leafy. I just did intros to like 6's videos. You could say I edited then, but like I never fully edited a video.
It's just funny to
for
say
him.
you edited for Leafy.
It is. I get it. but like I said, it's not a complete like bad thing because I got very involved with the commentary community and like I made a shit ton of friends through there.
Yeah, you would have never met me, your best friend, if it weren't
Ew.
for our other commentary
Can
community.
I kick Quite from
Hell
the
yeah.
podcast or replace him with Quackity?
No.
Yeah,
At
dude.
love you too
then
much.
we'll have 3 humans.
You'll have 2 humans and a fucking duck.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, no, Leafy just started ignoring me after that. Like we never really talked after those videos were uploaded. At the end, it was like, yeah, we just basically never talked. And gee, I met another person through Leafy, but
Oh.
that's more of a I'd rather not talk about
Bill
that.
Cosby too.
No, because he wasn't pedo, but he was Bill Cosby too, and he was a fucking jackass. Fucking yeah, no, I can't say much about the Leafy situation. He freaked out. He fucking freaked out when iDubbbz made a video on him. I remember beforehand, like a few weeks before that, he's like, I don't know, man. I've been hearing iDubbbz is making a content comp on Rice Gum, and boom, it's fucking Leafy, not Rice Gum. So that was pretty funny. What else can I say? There's a lot of things I can still say, but like about the communities I've been in. I've been a lot. Like, I'm gonna say right now, fucking regardless of how shit the Toontown community is, I've met a lot of great people through there, and like people I still know to this day, like Axel and Sam and Owen and like a lot of other people I don't really talk to, but you know, they're still there. It's like, I don't know, I've met a ton of fucking great people from the community, and like every community, it has its like bad apples, you know? Is that the term? Bad apples? Yeah. So it's like you can expect that from any community, but in general, I always think things happen for a reason. Like the LeafyIsHere, you know, I've met a bunch of cool people from here too, and like, but yeah, that's as much as I can remember now from the communities I've been in. Unless you guys have like any questions or anything.
I mean, we asked the public for questions.
We have questions from the public. I'm going through them right now, and a lot of them are just stupid.
Most of them are like,
really
Quackity, you gonna be in Despacito too?
I was gonna ask that one.
Are you? Well, Quackity, while we're on it, are you?
No.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Can I
vulgar.
talk
Too
about
vulgar for me.
Quackity's English classes that he has to take? So sometimes Quackity will like call us.
You didn't even wait for
like,
Quackity to answer.
No, because I want to roast him about this now. It's time for me to take Quackity.
We'll get his permission at least.
Quackity,
Yeah.
do I have
Roast you
your
when you don't
permission
know
to
about
roast you?
fridges.
Shut up.
No, but
Okay,
Quackity,
so. Mhm.
Quackity calls the group chat in a panic to have us answer his fucking English questions.
No, okay. Clarification. It's not in panic.
It is in panic.
That's an over-exaggeration.
Guys, this is due at midnight.
To be fair to Quackity, some of those English answers on those fucking tests don't make any sense. Like they're not
Fucking
correct.
They're stupid. They're
They're
like,
not
it's not
correct.
English.
Like
I've said before, I haven't taken a single English exam in this country that doesn't have a mistake in it.
Oh, speaking of that, which country do you live in?
Middle Eastern, you know.
There you go.
Hold up.
Right, I'm gonna have to fucking not make that kill people's ears.
He lives in
Fantastic.
China.
I say Afghanistan because it's such a fucking funny thing to me.
But Quackity's
I,
like, in like unironically, Quackity's fucking Chinese.
Yeah. I've always been told I look Asian.
You do.
He does not look Asian.
like-
Actually, he looks a little Filipino.
As an Asian, I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you, you look Asian.
You could,
Fair
Quackity,
enough.
you could be Asian.
You look Asian, Quackity.
Too bad he's actually from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Brandon, you're still the only
Fucking-
white dude in this podcast.
I am. That's true. I am the minority. Okay, Quackity. Somebody else asked which left.
God damn it. That is slander. Actually, that's not slander. That is my fuck up.
Then somebody else asked when will Gandhi be Roblox president?
Realistically, okay, so that fucking video, apparently I have to be a citizen of the Roblox USA for 6 months. And I could go out of my way to fucking get a different account and like, you know, actually run for president. But it's such a it's such a stupid process
Do
that they
it.
take way too seriously.
Do it.
That I don't want to do it because
Do it and
they're
then
going.
fuck up their entire government.
I'm gonna do that in 6 months. Rather,
But you need to join the group first.
I already did.
Okay, good. So then you're gonna run for president.
There you go.
So in
And
6
you-
months you're gonna be Roblox president.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. More Toontown when?
Never. I think this is a thing.
Didn't you make
People
a Toontown video for April 1st?
Yeah, I did. But it was okay, here's the thing. And I'm gonna be honest, and it's gonna sound cocky whichever way I put it. I had the best fucking Toontown videos back in the day. Like my videos were the shit, dude. Like they were fucking great. And I can understand why old viewers of mine have this nostalgic feeling when I stopped making them, because they were made with a lot, like my videos now are still made with a lot of like passion, but back in the day that passion was more seen because Toontown was a boring game. So I had to come up with stories. I had to come up with I had to pull my creativity limit further so that my videos would be entertaining. And the passion I had for those videos was more noticeable. you know? And that's why people miss the videos. But people have to understand, I can't be fucking making Toontown videos for 5 years.
Yeah, 2018.
You know? Yeah, fucking, the game's dead now. For as far as I know, like, people play the game, but it's boring. No one really takes much enjoyment out of it. It's like, I enjoyed making them, but, you know, Jesus, let me move on.
Okay, next question for everyone here. How do you self-suck?
How do you what?
self-suck?
How do you self-suck?
Lots of stretching and just having a massive donger.
Quite, you want to answer? I know you love these questions.
I mean, I can't really answer.
You can just describe how humans do it.
I don't know how you guys do it.
You never used Google before?
Why would I be curious? I have no need to know that.
What about you, Quackity?
How do you self-suck? Yeah, basically same answer as Diesel.
Yeah, just stretching and big
Lots
donger.
of, yeah.
All right,
Yep.
is that...
That reminds me of Quackity would ask me, he's like, how do I get taller? Can I get taller by working out? And he's like,
That was like a year ago.
Yeah, it was.
That was because my fucking PE teacher was feeding me a false
Your
information.
PE teacher fucking told you if you exercise, you get taller.
And it's like, it wasn't just to me, it was to a bunch of people there. Like, she's like, yeah, if you guys exercise, you'll definitely get taller. Like, okay.
How do you get taller?
How do you get taller?
you can't.
You can't. It's just all natural.
Exercise.
I can't believe that your education system is that bad that they
It is
say
pretty bad.
stuff like that, and then there's like the spelling mistakes.
I mean, that's what they fucking like. That's what they encouraged at like Hoodie Academy. Good nutrition and fucking working out regularly.
Yeah, but they didn't tell you that you'd get
Good
taller.
nutrition and working out regularly makes
Nah,
you float
they said
higher.
it gave growth. Like it gets you fucking taller. It makes your muscles bigger and shit. Like that's what they said at my school.
You can't get taller. You can't get taller from working out. At a certain age, you just stop growing. God.
Yeah, I am living proof. Working out doesn't make you taller.
By the way, a lot of these questions are asking about your sexuality, Quackity, and I actually
Me?
think
Wait,
they're
really?
genuine.
I didn't see
Yeah.
any about that. What the fuck?
So
It's,
Quackity's
like
gay and
penis?
he's my boyfriend.
Oh, someone
yeah,
says
there we go.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen these now. Who has a bigger peepee? Is Quackity gay? Is Quackity homo? Are you gay?
So, I have a real
I'm gay.
You're about to come
See,
out
this-
on the podcast.
guys, I've been keeping it in for so long. No, people think I am gay.
How gay
And
is he?
I can kind of see why they would get that impression. I don't have a deep voice, you know. Fucking I make lots of questionable jokes sometimes. But no, I'm not gay. I'd say I'm 100% straight, honestly.
Now,
Okay.
Nobody's 100% straight. That's just
Well,
silly.
yeah, but I'm straight. I'm not
Okay.
Except
gay.
for Brandon. He hates the gays. He hates the gays.
Yeah, 100%. Also, next question: does Quite have the big gay?
No, Quite's really straight.
Oh yeah.
Quite
totally.
so
Quite
straight.
slays
He
poom.
hates the gay.
No, that's Brandon's job. He hates the gays.
Every time I visit the box, there's a new female hoodie there.
Damn, Quite's a
Dude,
player.
hoodies don't have genders. You fucking asshole.
Well, there was this nice
Ew.
pink hot crop, fucking crop top.
You're physically lying.
You're physically lying. Okay, what would be virtually lying?
I don't know. Doing it over the internet?
Quackity,
okay.
do you uwu or owo?
Ooh, all the way.
Fuck, this is hard. I'd say ooh.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
uwu too.
Oboes are
Uwu is a
gay.
good choice.
Is it all we have to
see.
say? Like, is
No,
everything concluded?
Quackity,
Or
when's
more
your
stuff?
next raid gonna be, and on what game?
See, rates are such a
Do
complicated
you think
thing
Quackity
because you gotta.
thinks that far?
You've got shit to
What?
do, bro.
Quackity,
I do.
Quackity, you will.
Hey, Fallout 76. Unfortunately, we can't do that.
No,
because-
you really can't raid in that game. Like, I've looked into
Yeah.
it. You really can't raid.
Raids are such a strange thing because I don't do raids often because they get me in fucking trouble, you know? So when I do them, it's gotta be for a really good game, like a really raidable game. And right now I don't have plans for any raids because there's no raidable games. Apart from fucking Animal Jam, which is a shit game, I don't want to raid that. But yeah, no, I don't have any ideas
What the
for raids.
fuck is Animal Jam?
Oh, it's like another Club Penguin, but for all animals.
Oh, that's very inclusive. That's
is.
nice. It's
What are
2018.
you guys talking about? There's a lot of good questions here.
Someone
Like
asked
what?
if you're bilingual, and I say he is roughly bilingual, but he can.
Roughly.
You didn't know what a refrigerator was.
This is slander. This is slander.
Do you remember when I responded to one of your tweets with "What is fridge in English?" in quotes? That was a quote from you. Then again, you know more English than I will ever know Spanish, so it's like I can't get too harsh.
No, serious answer, yes. I am bilingual. I just don't know certain words like fridge in English. That's it.
Can
No,
you-
I
What is
do.
icebox?
What do you use in like? What do you say in Spanish? Because it's la
Spanish.
frigideira in Spanish.
Refrigerador.
La frigideira. Yeah, so that's just refrigerator in Spanish.
Yeah.
Like when you translate that in your head, what do you translate it to? I mean, fridge, but what did
Fridge,
you
yeah.
translate it to? Like
What?
food rectangle?
Diesel, don't you?
Like, what
Wait,
would you
Diesel,
put in
don't you
it?
speak Spanish?
I can understand it. I can't
Diesel
speak
probably.
it.
Oh wait, you understand Spanish?
I can understand enough to like get around in a Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah, I understand like no Spanish. Spanish one. Spanish
But my
one.
pronunciation is fucking awful. And native Spanish speakers speak really fast.
They do.
Yeah, whenever you listen, like, you know, in like Spanish class where it's like they play like a phone call or something like with two people talking, they talk so much slower than they actually speak.
Quackity, what's Afghanistan like?
It's very dangerous here. It's very economically unstable, very insecure.
Insecure.
It really is, man.
Has body image issues.
Okay. Is that
What?
it? Okay,
The
Diesel. Oh, let me
Sicarios
explain
are
the
coming
joke.
after
You
him.
said Afghanistan is insecure, and then Diesel said Afghanistan has body image issues.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Is that it? We Gucci?
What? No more questions?
I mean, do you want to answer more?
I mean, I
Yeah.
can keep throwing them
Yeah.
at you.
Okay, keep
Hell
throwing.
yeah, let's do it.
Keep throwing questions until you're done throwing questions.
All right, what's your favorite game, Quackers?
Okay, let's just finish this off then.
Oh, wait, all I saw
I
when looking through
fucking-
this is are you gay?
You guys ask the worst fucking questions. It's like, did the Jews do 9/11? Ha ha ha! Very funny 9/11
No,
joke.
there's some good ones. There's some good ones. Like when creating your channel, did you ever have different types of content in mind? Shit like that. That's good.
Well, answer
These must have
that.
just
Diesel
came
just
in because
Diesel
I
just
didn't
likes
see those.
pretending there's no good ones because he hates the viewers.
That's
Wow.
not true. I love the viewers.
No, he despises them. I was
No,
trying
I
to
thought
make you look
Diesel was
better.
gonna say. I thought Diesel was gonna say that's not true. There are some good questions around here.
Okay, I got a good question. If pizza's around, why do they come in a square box?
I hate you. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate you, Brandon. Brandon, guess what?
Oh wait, someone asked a good question. Serious question. How do you
Brandon,
keep
guess what?
Shut up.
Brandon, guess what?
What?
Chicken.
I hate you.
Chicken butt. All right, someone asked serious question. How do you keep confidence in your videos? What I mean is, I started to recently record, but I just feel I get so cringy. How do you do it?
Dude. Okay, for me,
I don't have
just
confidence.
search on my channel. Search on my channel how to make Let's Plays. That's my first video with my voice. And that shit, I was so uncomfortable when making that. You really just have to practice, honestly.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
like
you're-
anybody's videos. Like if you go like to my videos from even like late last year, like you'll see the fucking like improvement in screen presence is just fucking astronomical compared to what it was then.
Somebody literally asked.
I'll tell you now,
Quackity
you're
if
the
you
video, like, you shouldn't worry about, like, right now is like, if you're just starting off YouTube, it's a phase for experimenting and trying to find what you fit with when it comes to, like, making content. Because right now, whatever video you make probably isn't going to get big. So right now, it's like, you just have to experiment with what you're good with.
I agree with all of that. There we go. That's a good way to put it.
Is it? Oh,
I
that's
don't
it.
know. Like, let's see what else is here. A lot of these are asking if you're gonna run for fucking president, Quackity.
Can you yeet?
Oh my god. In 6 months. Can I... Oh my god.
Can you yeet?
Can I yeet?
Yeah.
What the hell is yeet?
Yeet.
You don't know what yeet means?
No,
Are you serious? Wow.
I'm serious.
Okay, to yeet is to throw something or remove it from a place of sitting. Like, if I yeet a ball, do you follow?
No.
You yeet it. Like, you like yeet, and then you throw it.
Okay.
It's like an alternate word to the throw. There you go.
I'm a yeet this baby.
That was really cute. I'm glad you did that.
Okay. yeet
There
this
are
child.
an abnormally large amount of questions that ask if you're gay.
Are you serious? Really?
There's like 5 or 6.
I may have
five,
a
there's
petite
five.
voice, okay?
There's
doesn't mean I'm gay.
five. There's 5. Actually, there's 6 because one says homo. So there are 6. And then there's one that's saying it's quite gay. So
I have a question for you, Quackity. Outside of YouTube, like, what do you do? Because I see you post on your Instagram story.
You what? Like what?
I see you post
you
on your
what?
Instagram story like you doing stuff outside of sitting in your pueblo. So what do you do?
I don't do much because right now I'm studying online university. But I do go to kickboxing every day for a couple of hours.
I don't know how there's stuff to do in your country because the way you always explain it, it's like, yeah, the Sicarios are at it again.
Dude, I fucking, first thing I want to do if I ever move, no, I am gonna move. But first thing I want to do when I move to US is I want to get a bike and just fucking ride around.
Really?
You can't do that?
I can't do that here. Fucking,
you get
it's so
shot?
dangerous. Yeah. Fucking, I'll get mugged. Dude, I'll get fucking mugged. I'll leave my house and probably a guy's gonna be like, hey, it's a nice bike.
Have you had encounters like that where you've gotten like held up?
Fortunately not. A couple times it's almost led to it, but it's never actually happened, fortunately.
But it's so bad there you can't ride your bike? It's that bad?
I mean,
Holy
you
shit.
can, but it's just, there's just all sorts of red flags
20%
everywhere.
chance of getting it stolen.
Like, okay, so
Yep.
what's a red flag that you shouldn't ride your bike?
First of all, first red flag that doesn't really have to do with the society here is streets are super fucking small, right? Like, awfully small. Second, how common is it in the US, for example? More, not Diesel, because Diesel lives like in Detroit or some shit. But for example, Brandon, how common is it you're walking around the street and every single person you pass by looks at you straight into the face?
Usually people try
that
to
common?
avoid each other.
There you go. Not here. I think
You walk
I've
down
almost
the
gotten
street
into it.
and someone just gives you a death stare?
Yeah, basically, I'm not even joking, dude. I'm pretty sure I've gotten close to fighting 5 times because some dude fucking stares at me and I stare back, and and even when we pass each other, we both look back. We're just staring at each other.
That happens occasionally, but like it's really not that common. Usually people just try to avoid eye contact.
I wish that would.
Because it's just like, oh, hi person, I don't know you at all.
No, and when I go to kickboxing, I fill my backpack with like fucking boxing.
I fill my backpack with an AK-47 and a 9mm handgun.
No, like I fill my bag with boxing gloves, which are pretty big, a bunch of bottle of waters, right? So my backpack looks really full, and everyone just fucking stares at me and like, she's like, shit, what's in that backpack? Is it worth mugging this guy for it?
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
So that's the first thing. That's the first thing I want to do when I go to US. I want to buy a bike and fucking go around the fucking town or whatever.
That's such a simple one. That's so wholesome. Like I feel for you because I couldn't do that when I lived in
Detroit.
Not Detroit. Yeah. So glad I'm not going back. Fuck that place. Holy shit. But no, I get what you mean, Quackity. What are other telltale signs? Men with bulletproof vests and AK-47s? Does that not happen?
Yeah, no, it's fucking ridiculous.
I can't wait to get to LA and then have people be like, "Hey, you want to buy my mixtape? Or you want to here's my mixtape," and then take it.
Someone
and be
puts
like,
a mixtape
$10.
in my fucking hands. I swear to God, I'll throw it on the floor. I don't care.
Just don't take it.
You people in California are too fucking nice.
Hey, don't throw me into there. I walk by them and I completely ignore them.
It's like Brandon's like, don't try and paint me as a nice person.
Yeah, don't put me in a California bubble.
For about a year, I lived like 1 block away from Hollywood Boulevard, and I wasn't offered a mixtape once. There was this there was this creepy fucking guy with a parrot outside of a Little Caesars. And,
what?
He looked homeless. And he just he's like, hey, can you stop there? Like, because I was with my family. he just started playing us songs in his fucking guitar with his guitar. So I guess that was like his way of offering mixtapes. I don't know.
Yeah, but when we went last year, there was like legit 2 guys within a block of each other who were just like handing out mixtapes and charging people once they accepted them. Like it was really bad. It must have just been like a recently booming market. Like all these SoundCloud rappers trying to sell their mixtapes. They're probably just like blank discs or something. Like,
SoundCloud rappers weren't a thing in 2010, were they?
No, they were just YouTube rappers. Just Ray William Johnson. Doing your mom.
Just fucking Minecraft Let's Play.
Doing your mom. Doing your mom. Was I with you guys at PAX in Quite's box when that guy like walked up on us and was just like started rapping? Yeah, fuck that guy. Holy shit.
I mean, like he wasn't as bad as like the ones I've ran into in Hollywood, but like
he was just like rapping over some fucking beat. And
it was
he left us alone.
It was kind of like he didn't push that hard. Like, but it was annoying to have this dude follow us and rap. You know,
he's all right though.
Yeah,
it was just weird.
In terms of like trying to make me buy his album, it was like a okay.
Hella obnoxious.
It's obnoxious as shit, but like comparatively, he's okay.
Last time I was in New York City, I was walking by Bryant Park, which is a really upscale area. But there was this lady out there who was like preaching, right? And I walked by with my girlfriend and this lady looks at us and says, "Just so you know, there's no sex, drugs, or rock and roll in hell," and like was berating us for not being religious and stopping and listening to her like preach the word of God. It was really weird. Oh, and they weren't giving out mixtapes. They were giving out pamphlets to save me from the devil.
You should have taken one and been like, "Thank you, thank you."
I mean, I kind of wanted to stop and start a scene and have her like freak out, but she had a megaphone and I didn't. So
rip. Just take the megaphone.
But she was like standing there with a cardboard box and it had like writing on it. She was talking about Jesus Christ.
Wait, so she yelled at you too with the megaphone?
Yeah, she said,
what
like,
an asshole!
How there's no sex, drugs, or rock and roll in hell, which like would mean that all the sex, drugs, and rock and roll are in heaven. Like, what does that mean?
I see. You're supposed to be a good Christian, boyo, now, and then you get the sex, drugs, and rock and roll in heaven.
I don't know about that. I don't want to risk that on a maybe. But yeah, it's kind of like a mixtape. I hate mixtape peddlers. Anyway, Quackity, do you have anything else to tell us how to live in Afghanistan?
Probably just watch your back. Keep your senses to a 100.
Didn't your room flood one time?
Yeah. And like a week before that, a couple days before, he was just praising like his house, and then it floods. It didn't flood because of like flooding. It flooded because of rain.
Exactly. That's one of the struggles I have to.
So does your room, like when you're sitting in your room and it's raining outside and you're like, shit, here we go again, and then the floor is like wet?
It depends how hard it's raining. Because when it's light rain, it's no big of a deal. No, it actually depends where the rain is going to. Because if it's going towards my window, that's where all the water gets in, and yeah, I'm like, oh, here we go again. But if it's going the other way, I'm like, oh, fuck you.
How much of a flood is it? Is it like on your feet?
It doesn't get bad. It's just like a few leaks. One time it got really bad though. It was probably like water was up like on my whole room floor about, I'd say, an inch or so.
Oh my god.
An inch or two. Yeah, that's the worst it's gone, but never beyond that.
How do you clean that? You get a bunch of sponges?
I had to fucking get a mop and kind of just like, yeah, I used a mop as like a sponge. Kind of just like do it all out.
Oh my god.
It was depressing.
This whole podcast has been depressing.
Yeah, like
I
first
think
was OG.
I think this has been our juiciest one.
We had Bill Cosby and OJ Simpson get convicted for pedophilia.
Yeah.
Oh, what a trip! What a fucking trip, guys.
This was
What
great.
a trip, yeah.
Who does the outro this week?
I do it.
This episode.
That's why I've been asking, like, oh, are you guys done?
Oh.
Okay. Thank you all for watching the Loudmouth podcast. You can check out Quackity down below if you want to, or you don't have to. You can subscribe to our channel instead.
You do.
You can also you can also find us on iTunes and SoundCloud down below. And you can also follow us on Twitter at @loudmouse_. That's it. Bye.
Fucking Quackity's like, I didn't come out here and record a 2-hour podcast just to not get promotion, you fucking asshole.
Exactly, bro. What the hell, man?